Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This half pinup, half zombie look is for a contest on Instagram. All of the products, music, and my social media will be listed in the description. And with all of that said, let's get into the tutorial. As always, I'm rocking a tube top. For the zombie side, I built up my cheekbone with scar wax so the face would appear more sunken in overall. I applied the scar wax with spirit gum, tapping the spirit gum to activate it. Spirit gum isn't the strongest adhesive, but it works just fine to apply thin pieces of scar wax. Once the scar wax is applied, I use a spatula tool and some petroleum jelly to smooth out the edges. I also apply some scar wax to my chin and forehead for some additional texture in those areas. I powder all of the scar wax to remove the slickness from the petroleum jelly. I seal the scar wax with a layer of liquid latex. You can skip this if you're allergic to latex, but it does really help as scar wax tends to lift at the edges. I also apply some patches of latex to my chest and neck so I can rip little holes in it for gross texture. When the latex is dry, I gently pick at it to create little rips and holes. I mix white and yellow body paint and fill in the zombie side. The seam between the edges doesn't really matter at this point because I clean it up later. I mix purple and white body paint and use a stippling brush to start breaking up the yellow color. I dip the same brush in black body paint, adding no additional water than what is left on my brush. Then I stipple this color over top to further break up the skin color. I use a cut-off chip brush to spatter some gray, purple, and red over the pre-existing colors to further break them up. Once the base color is mostly complete, I fill in all the nooks and crannies with red body paint. I use black body paint to darken one edge of each little hole to give them more depth. I tear up a cosmetic sponge and use the purple and red from Mehron's Bruise Wheel to add some irritation around all of the holes. I also use the purple all over my face and chest to break up the skin tone a bit more. I use purple eyeshadow to start shading the eye socket so it will appear very sunken in. I also use this shade to contour beneath my built-up cheekbone. I use the Bruise Wheel to further darken the eye socket, to darken my smile line, and to contour my hairline. I use my base yellow shade to pat on top of everything to lighten it up a bit. I pat a yellow loose powder on top of everything to mute the colors a bit, and I wipe away the excess with a brush. I use a purplish brown eyeshadow to contour a bit and to add some grunginess to the holy areas. I use some toner on a cotton pad to clean up the center divide. And snack break. What's your favorite snack? Tell me in the comments down below. I color correct my under eye, then apply foundation to that half of my face. I use a white cream makeup to highlight my face and body, and I blend it out with a sponge. Then I set everything with powder. I apply blush to my cheek where I would normally contour since I'm going for more of a pinup look. Then I contour my forehead, jaw, collarbone, chin, cupid's bow, and nose. I line up a small piece of cardstock with my lower lash line, then define my crease. I use the cardstock because I want the edge of the eyeshadow to be nice and crisp. I use eyeshadow to line the outer third of my lower lash line. Then I fill in my brow and comb it out to diffuse the color a bit. I apply winged liner, then mascara. I also slightly fill in my other brow since it got a bit lost in the zombie chaos. Last, I fill in my lips on the beauty side with red lipstick. Congratulations, you have made it to my end screen. Click that top link to check out my last video, or click that bottom link to check out a video YouTube's robots think you'll like. Click that square to help me make more videos, and if you want to make sure you don't miss a single video from me in the future, click that little circle with my face in it to subscribe.